live from WTVO Rockford and your home team. Eyewitness News at 5 starts now.
A proposed labor agreement for the Barber-Coleman project threatens the deal. A revote is expected at tonight's Rockford City Council meeting.
2 people are shot dead over the weekend in Rockford. Police say the series of violent crimes is not random.
And the Belvedere School District considers a plan that would not give kids the day off on snow days. Supporters say it will ease the burden on staff, students, and parents. Good evening, I'm Mimi Murphy.
And I'm Eric Wilson.
Rockford City Council is set to vote on the labor agreement, which put the Barber-Coleman deal in jeopardy. Alderman Mark Bonney plans to announce the revote at this evening's meeting.
Taylor Castro is live at City Hall with a preview of that vote. Taylor?
Eric, Mimi, I'm here in the City Hall, the lobby, where the sitting room is already filled up and people are standing. Chambers are already filled up, and there's still half an hour until the meeting. Last Monday, Rockford City Council narrowly passed the PLA with a 7-6 vote. Alderwoman Janessa Wilkins was not present at the meeting. That's what led to the motion to reconsider. If the motion passes, the discussion on the PLA amendment proposed by Alderman Jonathan Logeman will be brought back before the council and revoted on. Then there is a potential for a third vote on the redevelopment agreement with Jay Jeffers. The developer has said that mandating a PLA would effectively kill the project. I'll be following this meeting and the votes taking place. Tune in tonight for the results. Reporting in Rockford for your home team, I'm Taylor Castro.
Taylor, thanks for that live preview.
A Rockford man is arrested after police investigate him for sexual abuse of children. 54-year-old Cleo Thomas was taken into custody Saturday. The Sensitive Crimes Unit says Thomas sexually abused a minor back in May. A second juvenile victim was identified during the course of the investigation. We're told Thomas knew both children. He's charged with aggravated criminal sexual abuse and indecent solicitation of a child.
Rockford police investigate 2 deadly shootings and one where a young girl was hit but survived. The first happened Friday night around 7. Officers were called to the Rockford Ridge apartments near West State and Elm Streets. A 42-year-old man was shot several times. He died at the hospital. Police haven't announced any arrests. Around 3:30 Sunday morning, a man was shot and killed at a downtown apartment complex. Officers were called to the Burnham Lofts on West State and North Wyman Streets. They say a fight started at a rooftop party. Someone opened fire. A 24-year-old man was hit several times and died. No word on any arrests for that case either. And a young girl is recovering after being shot early Sunday morning. Officers say a car hit a utility pole on Kishwaukee Street near Saybrook Park. There were 3 people in that car. As the car headed north on Kishwaukee, 2 men shot toward it. A girl in the back seat was hit in the arm. The 18-year-old driver crashed. Firefighters had to cut him out of the car. He has serious injuries. Police say another passenger ran off. The girl shot should recover. If you know anything about any of the weekend violence, call Rockford PD or send an anonymous tip with the Tip 411 app.
It may be summer, but the Belvedere School District's already thinking ahead to winter. This evening, board members are expected to consider a new way of handling snow days.
Jess Lipson spent the day learning more about the proposal. Jess, this would involve more at-home learning.
Eric, Mimi would at least give that option. The goal isn't to take away all the snow days, but provide alternative plans opposed to just canceling the day and tacking it on to the end of the school year.
Create those support structures so that we're prepared in a situation where it's simply unsafe to come to school on that particular day.
A yes to the e-learning vote would give the Belvedere School District the option of at-home instruction instead of taking off of school for snow emergencies.
Depending on the nature of the emergency day, the timing, our ability to make a call the night before. So I think those factors are all going to come into play in terms of deciding if it's going to be a traditional snow day or if it would be a remote or an e-learning day for our students.
A change wouldn't completely take away days off for snow. The first snow day would always cancel classes. Any snow days that follow, remote learning could be used. The goal is to lessen the extra days added to the end of the school year.
I think remote snow days are a great idea. I think kids have a lot of things that they can do at home as long as they have their internet and their devices, and then they can still enhance their learning. I think it's a good way to make sure everybody stays safe in the weather. I hate driving in the snow, so for me, I would be relieved.
The school has plans in place to assist families without the necessary resources to learn from home.
We would be sending home Chromebooks with our students that needed Chromebooks or access. We have some district Wi-Fi hotspots that would be available to families. And we also would have the option of completing work via packets or written information for those students and families that might not have reliable access, might not really be able to use a hotspot.
If the vote does go through, there will be a survey at the beginning of the year for households with unreliable Wi-Fi to get in touch with the district for hotspots and computer needs. Mimi?
All right, thanks, Jess. Loves Park Road is closed due to improvements being made by the city. Today, Forest Hills Road between Zenith Parkway and Hart Road is being shut down to through traffic. Local traffic will still be able to go to residential neighborhoods. The city's performing water main improvements for the area. The project is scheduled to be completed by August 18th. And North 2nd Street in Loves Park is closed at the rail crossing at the entrance to Loves Park. The crossing will stay closed through Saturday to allow for the Union Pacific Railroad to replace the crossing, as well as perform other maintenance. A detour is in place. If you take North 2nd, expect delays and allow extra time for trips through the area.
If you live in Freeport, you may need to boil your water. Crews are fixing a water main. The order covers several Freeport neighborhoods, including Wheatland Terrace and Countryside Lane. We've got the full list on our website. Laboratory testing will confirm when the water is safe to drink. That may not be until Wednesday morning. The city will put out public notifications at the time of testing. We'll let you know when we hear something. For more information, you can contact the Freeport Water Department.
Gas prices in the Rockford area are up. The average for a gallon of gas will cost you around $3.59 a gallon. That's about 1.5 cents more from last week, but that number is still lower than last month. Analysts at Gas Buddy believe rising oil prices have put pressure on gas prices to also go up. They say prices could continue to increase this week due to outside pressures from the economy.
Someone in the state line's a new millionaire, a partial winner from a recent Powerball drawing, bought their ticket in South Beloit. It came from the Fast Fuel on Manchester Road. This was for the July 8th drawing. The winner has 1 year to come forward. The Powerball jackpot for tonight's drawing now stands at $900 million. No ticket matched all 6 numbers Saturday night. The lump sum payouts, $465 million before taxes. The Mega Millions jackpot is growing too. It's up to $640 million. That drawing is tomorrow. Still no sign of 2 missing kids after deadly flooding swept through southeastern Pennsylvania over the weekend.
Authorities confirming the floodwaters have killed at least 5 people, including the missing children's mother. As weather conditions in the area have improved, crews are now widening the search zone.
We have search teams that are assisting us from Delaware, Chester, parts of Bucks County, New Jersey. We also have deployed K-9 units, underwater assets, air assets. And the reason we've done that is weather conditions have permitted that today. Additionally, we will use and continue the use of drones in the area, so we ask any residents that see or hear any low-flying objects, that's probably a drone.
The heavy rains caused flash flooding Saturday night. Officials say almost 7 inches of rain came down in a short amount of time. Temperatures in California's Death Valley reached new levels.
The valley clocked in at 128 degrees Fahrenheit Sunday. Unofficially, Death Valley's Visitor Center hit 133. The highest temperature ever recorded in Death Valley was 134 degrees in July 1913. All across the U.S., heat records are being shattered. Scientists say 2023 could go down as the hottest year on record thanks to a mix of factors. That includes human-influenced climate change and natural weather patterns.
Now, your first warned weather forecast from Chief Meteorologist Candace King.
A comfortable Monday afternoon as temperatures today made it into the mid and upper 70s, low humidity, plenty of sunshine. But over the last few hours, we've had a few more clouds kind of work in. Some of those fair weather cumulus clouds, you can actually see the bases of those. Actually, one of my favorite clouds, that and cirrus clouds to kind of look at. We take a live look with our SkyTrack camera out in Freeport. This brought to us by Rockford Career College. You are 76 degrees in Freeport, 77 in Rockford, 76 in Rochelle, and 77 our temperature in Sterling. Our weather watcher Terry in Genoa, 76 degrees, relative humidity at 52, and a westerly wind at 10 miles per hour. Our winds, they've been a little breezy from time to time from the west and northwest. Sustained winds at about 5 to 15 miles per hour. We will hang on to that breeze here throughout this evening, but the wind will turn light a little later tonight and our skies will clear out. All the active weather staying down to the south of us along that cold front that came through yesterday. Not only did that front bring a few very isolated thunderstorms north of the state line late yesterday evening. It also helped to get rid of some of that low-level smoke and haze. So while we still do have a little in the upper portion of the atmosphere, it is not as near as thick, kind of in concentration down closer to the surface as it was Saturday and Sunday. Now, we will still likely see some of that haze kind of stuck in the upper levels of the atmosphere, and that is something that I think is going to persist here throughout much of the summer and could even last into the fall. And so from time to time, we'll have issues with air quality and that smoke kind of sinking back down towards the surface. But in the near term, doesn't look like that is going to be an issue. We've got a northwesterly wind tomorrow. Temperatures back up close to 80. Cloud cover will increase briefly tomorrow evening, but we are expected to stay dry. Active storm track stays down to our south and west these next couple of days. Our winds will turn to our south and southwest during the afternoon on Wednesday, so that'll push the humidity up just a little bit Wednesday afternoon. Still should be tolerable, but if you turn the AC off here today and tomorrow, you might need to turn it back on Wednesday and Thursday. When we expand the view, we can see where those thunderstorms are lining up from the plains right down through Iowa, Missouri, and then down through southern Illinois and Indiana. They're riding that ridge of high pressure that is out to our west and southwest. Eventually, that ridge will start to break down. We have a cold front that comes in from the northwest. This will work closer to us Wednesday evening, so shower thunderstorm possible with that, and then we'll start to see those temperatures drop back once again. But here's where that ridge and that heat dome sits as temperatures continue to soar well into the triple digits all across the west. But what's happening with the jet stream, these thunderstorms are kind of riding and fueling off of that heat and that instability. So it takes it right down to our southwest because we have a dip in the jet stream. We have a trough of low pressure. Now, eventually what is going to happen, this ridge starts to break down and it shifts a little further to the east. So that'll bring our temperatures up. We're not going to see triple digit numbers, but those numbers climbing back up into the upper 80s, close to 90 degrees. Likely once again, as we get into next week, you can really see that heat building there across the west and southwest. So comfortable tonight, 55 degrees, a very refreshing start tomorrow. We're back up to 80 for the afternoon, 85 on Wednesday, 86 on Thursday. Those rain chances, they're not big, so don't look for any big rainfall to come from this Wednesday. Thursday will dry out Friday, most of Saturday too, and then we've got that 88 by next Monday.
Now sports with sports director Scott Lever.
Another layer is being added on top of the alleged tasing incidents at Northwestern. Now 8 former football players have hired a civil rights attorney and a Chicago law firm to take legal action against the university. The players' attorneys claim that the coaches of the football program were responsible for enabling a toxic and disgusting culture within the football program. In addition to the alleged tasing, some former players claim there was also racial bias within the football program. The 8 players haven't been named. Their attorneys say they expect more former players to come forward. Connor Bedard is now officially a Chicago Blackhawk. He has agreed to his first contract. It's a 3-year entry-level deal worth an average salary of $950,000 a year. Not a bad birthday present for Bedard. Yeah, he turned 18 today. He, of course, was the first overall pick in the NHL draft last month. He was the Canadian Hockey League's Player of the Year and the leading scorer in the Western Hockey League last season. The White Sox and Cubs have signed their top picks from the recent MLB draft, shortstops Jacob Gonzalez and Matt Shaw. Now, the White Sox don't play tonight. The Cubs will host the Nationals. A lot of our younger state line athletes are achieving great things this summer. Freeport's Cadence Diddick here in the Orange won her 2nd straight junior national championship last night in Fargo, North Dakota. She won the 132-pound girls division. She dominated in the championship match, winning by a 10-0 tech fall. Boylan's Natavia Wixon finished 2nd at 138 pounds, and Hononiga's Angelina Cassiope finished 3rd at 117 pounds. 2 Rockford girls shined on the softball field over the weekend. Guilford's Jordan Hansard and Auburn's Anna Veal were on the Midwest Aftershock team that won the USSSA Great Lakes National Championship Tournament. That was held in Evansville, Indiana. Hansard was named the tournament's MVP. Veal was named the top defensive player of the tournament. Great job, girls. Well, the latest local major golf tournament wrapped up yesterday, the Aldine Cup. Robert Dolphinmeyer claimed that it's his 3rd major championship this year. He also won the Montecito match play, and he teamed up with his father-in-law, Mike Van Sistine, to win the Ballard Memorial Tournament. The next big event is the Greater Rockford Men's and Women's Golf Classic. Those tournaments will run simultaneously next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at 3 Rockford Park District courses. Golfers can now sign up through the Rockford Park District.
Tonight on News Nation, a hiker found dead with a bullet in his chest. So why did police say he was stabbed with a stick? A journalist covering the story and the victim's family attorney are here live to discuss the deepening mystery. Plus, a new risque political ad's turning heads. Could the left be outflanking Republicans in the culture wars? Leland's tackling every angle. Tonight on Balance. To find News Nation, go to joinnn.com.
First Warn Interactive Radar brought to us by Rockford Auto Glass and more. We've got a few clouds out there tonight, but our skies, they will stay dry. Mostly clear skies expected overnight. Very comfortable here as we head through the night. Temperatures down around 55 degrees. A little breezy out there this evening, but the winds, they will lighten up here as we go throughout the day tomorrow. Tomorrow, we are back up near 80, 85 on Wednesday, mid-80s on Thursday. Small chance for a shower thunderstorm. We're trending towards a warmer and drier pattern as we look towards the end of July. You notice those temperatures, they begin to climb as we head back into next week. Could see those numbers come back close to that 90-degree mark.
All right, thanks, Candace.
And thank you for spending some of your time with us. Stay safe.